1 2 1 2. Check it out now. It's your man DJ Green Hornet. Check it out now. Hopefully the microphone sound crispy. Coming to you live and direct. Know what I mean? On the Christmas show. Just gonna talk to you for a good 20 minutes or so, or maybe even less. What's up out there? Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video. Get in on the chat. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everybody day went well, and enjoy things with your family, going out, open up presents and things like that. Hopefully you got everything that you wanted or gave, that they like their presents. If you like to buy gifts and, things like that, your kids, your family, etc. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna bring this in a little bit closer. You gotta excuse me a little bit. Well, I sound good, as far as my voice and everything, but I think I'm maybe catching on like a cold or whatever. So I'm gonna be having some taking some cough drops, probably doing the show at least one. I got some tea over here. Took my vitamins not too long ago and some Dayquil because that's all I got. And I took some allergy pills and stuff like that. So hopefully I won't get too woozy or something like that on screen for y'all. But yeah, check it out. This is the Digital Dust No Bad Energy show. I don't know if you guys can see my side, but that's what it is. That's what it say up there. Digital Dust No Bad Energy show. Yeah, speaking of no bad energy, I don't have too many subscribers and stuff like that. But somebody just subscribe to my channel, it's all good. But hey, they must have had bad energy because last video I uploaded, it was just talking about the turntable case, so like that. So it was either hating or it's jealous or whatever, you know what I mean? But it's all good. I didn't even show my face on there. Then a couple of days later or something like that, I noticed I had less subscribers. I only have like 34. So I don't have too many subscribers. That's why I want you guys to share the platform, comment and stuff like that on it, you know what I mean? Even support. So that's what it is. Like I said, I'm a little bit under the weather. I got my vest on. I'll probably take this off pretty soon. Getting kind of warm. It's getting snagged on the little Velcro right here. So let me just take this off. Probably won't be wearing this vest too much with anything with this type of material. That's like a wool or something like that. So I won't be wearing that too much because it's snagged on stuff. Probably mostly my hoodies and things. So yeah. Just this is the Christmas show. So I wanted to share a few things with y'all, some Christmas CDs and stuff like that. Got a little movie over here I wanted to share with y'all too, a little documentary. The show right here is all about, as far as hip hop, music, films, fashions, whatever. It's just a no drama type of show, so I don't got too many gossip. Probably want to talk about the Tory and Meg situation for a minute, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. But I will talk about that and maybe the Young Thug just for a minute. But I don't want this to be like a gossip show. You know what I mean? It's strictly about, once again, it's just music, hip hop, film, and stuff like that. I don't know people personally, so I don't like to do too much with the media and the gossip type stuff. I don't do that, so I don't know these people. I know people get big money on their, over, doing that type of stuff. But if I don't know these people personally, so I don't want to speak on that. Now, I might share some of that stuff on my platform, like my Twitter, or you might even see me in a chat or something like that, live on some other channels, and and stuff like that. So I do want to know some type of information on what's going on, but it's not really not my type of thing. Get into that type of stuff because I don't know these people personally. But anyways, yeah, let's show some of the stuff. Let's get right into the show of the topic. First thing I wanted to show you guys as far as Christmas music. And this is a little bit of like a hip hop Christmas music type thing. So I don't have like a whole bunch of Christmas stuff. I do got like a Temptation 45 stuff like that, but not too much stuff. Yeah, and I was gonna say, as far as I did have a Christmas song I was working on, I wanted to give you guys, but it's not finished yet. So um, maybe next year I'll be able to drop this Christmas song, so I can probably maybe run it during the month of December, maybe during the first week of December, I can drop it. I'll be done finished it by then. So yeah, sorry about that. I kind of mentioned maybe, excuse me, in a few shows ago that I was gonna maybe possibly had a Christmas type song for you guys, but still working on that. Um, Also, you might see in the back, I got more movies. You really can't see unless you guys gonna zoom in. I thought you might be able to see them a little bit more, but yeah, every year I like to start off with classic movies. So in January, I started going through my classic movies I like to watch. Got my Godfather movie, Superfly, Black Caesar, uh, Once Upon a Time in America, things like that. And Scarface. But also during January, I started to watch. I get into some ones I haven't seen in a while too. So, oh yeah, I forgot to add some Foxy Brown and Coffee. I'll be checking that out. Kind of the classics I like to watch. Every year. I've been doing something similar or trying to. Last couple years where I'll pick a couple classic movies, just put them on. I might not watch them all in full, but just have them on, listen to the dialogue, maybe stop, oh, this is my favorite scene. I'm probably watching stuff like that. So, but also not only the classics, I add some more, during the month that I haven't seen in a while, stick with pop culture and things like that. So, have like be watching like Traffic, Blow, um, Jackie Brown. What else I got there? Oh, I forgot the other classics too, like Style Wars and Wild Styles. One of the classics too. What else we got up here? Yeah, Untouchables, Blow. Traffic. So I'll be watching my classics, and I'll add some more. Then just keep on during a year. Of course, I'll probably maybe revisit some of those, maybe not, but at least beginning of the year, I like to check out those films. Um, Today I was watching Clockers. I got to watch over the weekend Dead Presidents, not Dead Presidents, Devil's Advocate, um, Cool Runnings. Um, what else? Some other kind of joints too, a few other joints too. So that's it. Yeah. So I'll be watching, you know, the classic movies starting January. That's why I got, you might see some in the back. So during next month, you might see a couple of those disappear throughout the month. So that's what it is. But yeah, let's talk about the Christmas music now. First one I'm going to show you guys, and I posted on my Twitter too. So if you're going to follow me on Twitter at DJ Green Hornet, you'll see the clip that I played off my turntable. But the Curtis Blow Christmas rapping right here, and this is actually, I guess, my mother's album. So this is original. It still plays good, clean. So it's pretty clean for an old album. I wiped it off and took the dust off, recorded it and things like that. But yeah, this is a clean album. The side A is 7 minutes 58 seconds, and um, side B, which is the instrumentals, 8 minutes and 11 seconds right there. So yeah, this is a classic right here. The Christmas rapping. If you haven't heard that one, make sure you go to your Spotify, Google, or something on YouTube, and check that out. Shout out to Curtis Blow there. Yeah, got the cough drops here, so I'm sucking on the cola. This is a classic right here. They had the classic commercials. I don't know if they had those old commercials anymore. Then they got these halls here. These I probably had like last year or something like that. But yeah, when my one job I used to work at, I was the supervisor, and I would have these. I was working with like a bunch of guys like from Africa, and they always used to want some of these cough drops, like it was candy and stuff like that. So it was really not really strong, but I always used to have to give these berry breezer type cough drops out. I always used to like this, you know. So that's what that kind of remind me of when I had those breezers. I used to like those. Oh. So yeah. Now, a couple of these I haven't heard in a while, so but I'm just gonna show you guys that way. If you're looking for Christmas music, hip hop music next year, maybe you want to get into some of these, or some of these you might not even know that was out. So, first one, we got the um, Christmas on Death Row right here. This came out in '96. Got 16 songs on it. Snoop, Danny Boy, Michelet, um, Nate Dogg is on here. So yeah, check that out right here. This is I don't know if y'all can really see it, but Christmas on Death Row. Oh, speaking of music too, I really got my stuff. Hold on one moment. Okay, I'm back, y'all. So yeah, so you might want to check that out. Next one is, well, hold on, let me see something first. Oh yeah, so the next one we're gonna get into, this is the Jim Jones Dipset Xmas right here. So yeah, this one classic joint. This even got the We Fly High remix on it. So was it 10 songs right here? Hopefully you guys can see. I'm probably going a little bit too low. Jim Jones right here. Jim Jones and Skull Gang presents tribute to Bad Santa right here. 19 tracks. I haven't listened to a while, but I think not all the songs is like Christmas themed. And a friend of mine actually gave these to me right here, so a long time ago. So, and actually, um, Christmas on Death Row, I think, but I know the next year I had ordered the Christmas on Death Row. This was not even open. So I think I had bought one that was used, or maybe this was open or something. I don't know. But I ended up getting two. So the one that I gave her, that was I think this cat came like afterwards, like a few days later or something like that. But I already had gave her the death row one that was open, so I had made me a copy of it. So I have a dub copy of this, and that's why this one's not open. So I gave her that one, and it was most likely it wasn't nothing wrong with the CD, but it was just open. Probably it was used or whatever, and I just bought it. But for some reason, and I don't think I bought two, but this one came in, second. So that's why I got this one's not open. I got one around the house. This is a dub. Maybe one day I might just sell it or whatever. So and here's a cool one right here. This is the Christmas wrap right here, and Ron DMC, Christmas and Hollis, Sweet Tea, Dana Dane, Spider D, King Sun, Moet, Derek B, Disco 4, which is the Showboys, Surf MCs. So yeah, this one's an old joint. Came out like '87 right here. It's only 9 joints. Yeah, I got this one a few months ago, doing out some digging and stuff like that. So got this one synced in on my phone. I didn't get to play any use, like I said, this year. And I'm not a big Christmas fires song playing person and stuff like that, especially probably like a hip hop one. But they got some good ones, of course. R&B and stuff. I just don't play them as much. Like I'm out of the house and things like that. That's more like something on the radio. Or like going to the store, I jam out. Of course, like Temptations or like Mariah Carey, or I think that's the Duran Duran song, or the Beatles one and stuff like that. So I like a few Christmas jams. But just not a big one. But I wanted to show you guys some hip hop, albums, stuff like that. So people that's into rap I want to hear. Speaking of hip hop and stuff like that, but make sure if you guys want any of my music, if you like those skits, interludes, stuff like that, it's experimental type stuff, got from sale, just hit me up, email me, I'll tell you how much I want for them, I'll mail them to you. So just email me, or you can cash at me, and tell me, ask me how much you want, and I'll tell you the price, send it to you right away, fast as I could, at least the next day. So if you order it, you know, buy something for me today, then the next day I'll mail it. Then you probably get it within 5 to 7 business days. You know how the stuff is. So yeah, go to my Bandcamp page. Make sure you stream, download the latest one that I put out a few months ago. The cinematic, the sequel. Um, I put out 4 projects this year, so I would have ended up putting out 5, but um, I had to think I want to do 1 or 2 more tracks, so that's what I want to do. So um, yeah, make sure double check. I think I put out 4, so let's see. Let me double check. Yeah, so I put out the Coffee mixtape, cinematic, the original cinematic right here, part 1, skit tape part 3, cinematic the sequel. So yeah, go check that out on my Bandcamp page and things like that. Shout out to the people that was listening to my stuff on the Audius platform. They gave me like a year, like I guess what was it? I guess you call it like the update, or let me see something real quick. Um, yeah, they just gave me like a year in review, like how many people listen to my stuff on the platform. I think it was like over 1,800 or something like that. So that's pretty good for me. But yeah, make sure you if you like any of my stuff too, yeah, that'd be cool. Make sure you know support by donating to the platform and stuff like that because they actually took off one of my tracks off this platform too. So once again, the links are always in the description and stuff like that. You can hit me up. But I had 62 tracks, it's only 61. So they took one of the comedy joints off, Bill Cosby joints, probably copyright and stuff like that. That's why they was for promotional use only, really. But if you enjoy some of my stuff, why not send me $1 to hit me up? At least $2 actually, because a lot of these platforms they take their cut too. So you might want to send me $2 and not just like one. One I'm probably only gonna get like 57 cents or 64 cents. I'm not gonna get too much, but yeah, if you like some of my stuff on these platforms, things like that, you guys can't see it. Make sure you donate, and that's on the audience platform. But you guys got to hit up most likely the Bandcamp. And I got stuff that you can listen to on Spotify. I don't have too many people following me on that. Maybe like 6 people, but check that out on the Spotify and on the Apple Music. And I've been saying for a while now, I'm supposed to put some of these tracks on here, but I have to edit it and find out which tracks I want to put on there. So that'll be soon. I keep saying that, but maybe by the end of this week, since it's the last week of the year, I can put a few tracks from this album on the Spotify, Apple Music for you guys can enjoy. So yeah, the audience track is doing pretty good, but that's not the streaming platform I can really get paid or recognized for, but promotional one. And also my let me see. My number one music platform is actually was, did pretty good this year too. So I only got the 3 tracks on it, but you guys you liking the Let It Go track and Roll the Game and the Urban Mafia Dawn track is on there, just 3 tracks. So definitely check that out. If you like any of the stuff, once again, just go to the Cash App, donate or something like that, or the PayPal. It's all good. Definitely if you want some of my stuff, hit me by the email and I'll give you a price and mail it to you. It's all good. So I'll tell you a price and if you like it, buy it. That'd be included with the shipping and stuff like that. So I only got a limited stock of stuff that I put out that I printed up and made CDs for. Also, uh, next year I don't think I'm gonna put out a whole bunch of different projects. I told you I was gonna put out the mini project. That got kind of pushed back with the holiday song I wanted to do, but also a whole new album I'm gonna do, and I want to do a let's see, the Murders Hornets, which is a track album I put out a mixtape about. It's like been almost like 3 years now. The Murders Hornets project with a couple bonus tracks. So I can put 1 or 2 bonus tracks on there, and also I've been um, you know updated some of the sounds and trying to bring them out more. So I actually did that too. So getting the sound a little bit more crispier and stuff like that. So kind of engineering that right for you guys. So yeah, get a chance to 2 more tracks, and also might want to do like a coda. Thinking about that, like a Godfather coda, where I might want to switch up the tracks, the track listing, or I can just put 2 tracks at the end of the album. So it depends on how I want to do. So I got like 1 more track I want to, excuse me, possibly do. If not, you just get one. So I got to find that sound that kind of fit that album. So, and I want to use older gear, just because the fact that when I was putting the album together, I made that with some rolling gear, things like that. So my MPS. So just want to do if I'm going to put some more tracks on there, I just want to kind of use the original equipment instead of my updated newer stuff. So that's the Murderous Hornets project. So if you haven't heard the Murderous Hornets project, that's on the Bandcamp too. So listen to that. Then next year, I had the bonus tracks, and I'll put that on a CD for you guys and be able to buy that physical, physical media. So yeah, so over the weekend, and I watched it already. I found this one. This came out some years back, but it says 2007, but it seemed like it might be older. But this one is called Hip Hop Legends right here. Got Melly Mel in it, Africa Bambaataa, Busy B, DMC, Rob Bass, DJ Easy Rock, and DJ Scribble. So if you see that one out in the wild, check it out. Always like to, hear the old school stories as far as hip hop and stuff like that, and try to figure out or get an understanding, and kind of memorize how it started and things like that. There's a couple of things that I'm not sure about. Maybe like two things on there. It's kind of contradict, some things I heard. But shout out to Melly Mel and Grandmaster Caz is in this movie too, and they've been on Math Hoffa show, and I've been enjoying their interviews. So check out Math Hoffa interview with Grandmaster Caz and Melly Mel. Also, he got the Shaheem and J Hood. I've been enjoying those interviews too. That's a good platform. But not only about the music, get your visuals up, get your physical up too, and learning stuff about hip hop, and just instead of just the rap part, your b-boying, graffitiing, stuff like that. So your DJing, of course, things. So I got some books and stuff like that, but I always like to get visuals. I think on one of the last shows will show you updated hip hop movie, but that was more like a story about their life and stuff like that. So it's called, I think it's called Hip Hop or something. It got Fat Joe and I guess Eve and who else was on there? Ja Rule and Ice-T, things like that. Luke was on there and stuff. So Little John. But anyways, check that DVD out too. That's an older one. That's cool with the hip hop legends. I kind of like that one. That was fine. That was a good, because I never heard of it. It's distributed too by Warner Brothers, which is cool too. So it's official. Fires, who put it out. The story of how it all started, told by those who was there. So that's cool right there. Let me talk about the Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion type deal real quick. Just in case you guys might be curious about that. Opinion. Like I said, I don't know these people, and I didn't follow the, I tried a little bit just going by what other bloggers and people saying on their YouTube videos and stuff like that. But I'm not sure if Tory's guilty or not. But it seemed like I think Megan friend Kelsey, and maybe tussling over the gun or something like that. Maybe he tried to grab the gun and it just went off or something like that. Did he try to really shoot the girl? No, I don't think that, but it's a possibility that he might have been doing something, grabbed a gun went off or something like that. Should he get like 22 years, which they trying to give him? Probably that's a little bit of excessive and things like that. But if he really, try to, shoot the girl, that he should have been arrested and stuff like that. Like when that first happened, I would have told the truth if somebody was, you know, shot me. I won't want them pretty much in jail right there. You know, I won't want to wait till like trial and stuff like that. So, but that's it. That's my thing on the Tory and the Meg thing right there. So hopefully you don't get like 22 years. If anything, maybe 5 years. Because she was like injured. So like a week later or so, she was like twerking and stuff like that on the boats thing. So she wasn't like, I don't think it ended her career. So, um, but yeah, they need to do a retrial. I thought it was going to be a mistrial, how people were saying, like I said, this is going to be a mistrial because all the facts and things like that was, it's crazy, all the evidence and stuff. And what did I missing the Gunna and Young Thug, YSL, Young Slime Life, only thing I can say about that, I haven't been following that. I really had no interest on that. But if anybody that's name is like Thug or something like that, he probably, did all some of that stuff that he was into, what they're saying he's accused of, stuff like that. That guy, he's wearing a skirt and stuff like that. So he's not good for the culture. I don't care. I'm not into his music like that. Gunna, they go, this stuff is okay, things like that. I went to the club bar a couple of days ago, and they was playing the stuff, and some of the hard beats, and it's cool rhymes, I guess, stuff like that. I'm not really into that stuff, but he's out. But as far as Young Thug and stuff, I really don't, care and know his stuff like that. So he just always looked like a dusty rapper to me. Um, so that's pretty much my opinion on that. I haven't been following that trial, so I don't have a lot of information to give you, but that's pretty much my opinion on that. Yeah, all those, yeah, yeah, Young Thug, that's just like a dusty rapper to me. I don't know. I never really like, only song I probably got into is the song, the lifestyle song, because the beat and it's kind of. But I always thought he should have made a remix saying "Homo Thug Lifestyle" in the chorus, because when he came out wearing all those dresses and stuff like that, looking feminine, calling guns, dicks and stuff like that. It's not, didn't sound too thuggish to me. And all those dudes, they following, his gang or whatever. I guess he's supposed to be the leader, Young Thug. They following dude that wear dresses and stuff like that. So I don't know what those guys into. Maybe not something I might want to say to them personally, because they might be really with the shits when they in jail and stuff like that. But I stay for my comfort of my own uh, home for this episode. I'm not gonna want to pop off in real life. Depends on the situation, of course. But yeah. So that's about that. What's going on as far as on the Young Thug trial. So yeah. Let's see. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention a little bit about the turntable. I don't know if I mentioned anything about the new techniques. I got the M7L. I got the limited edition green turntables. And thanks for everybody that been watching the videos. Please share it. Comment on it and all that stuff. all my videos. Go binge watch all my videos, all the lives, all that stuff like that. Just like a Netflix, go binge watch it. But yeah, the techniques, everything is cool with them and stuff like just like how my form, my gold techniques. This one's cool because it got you hit the 45 and the 33. You got the 78. No problem with that. But I wish they had a separate button for reverse. Now, if you want to do a reverse, play the reverse, you got to hit, I think, start button, and the two buttons, which is the 45 and 33, that spin backwards. I got to double check. But I don't really like that option right there. I wish they just would have made a separate reverse button, you know, to make it go um, in reverse. What else? Um, that might be about it as far as that. But the performance is like any other like technique and things like that, which is cool. It's lighter. Got that fiberglass or carbon fiber, not fiberglass, carbon fiber feel. So it's light. Once again, the button's kind of clicky and stuff like that. So it feels a little bit cheaper than the other techniques. But other than that, look like it's gonna perform well, and I have years of enjoyment on that. I like the color, things like that. Looks really good on the light, things like that. So shout out to Techniques. Go check that video out once again. What else? I got a new machine. I might want to talk about that later on. Maybe even do a re-unboxing. Maybe I should practice on my unboxing videos since those was doing pretty good, or those, check those out. So I might want to just do that, but I'm not the best. Not even say the best, but mastered all my gear like some other guys, as far as to show you how to do beats and stuff like that. So shout out to all my beat makers and people that upload videos using their machines like that. I'm good and I know some of my stuff, somewhat, but I don't know enough to show you guys as far as how to use this and that and stuff like that. I just rather for people to go to other YouTube channels that really know those machines and show you guys how to use it well. So it was me, instead of just trying to make stuff like that. And they had like better video setups and things like that. But I did get something new, a new unit, but I want to learn how to use it more, things like that. But I might do a unboxing video, and maybe sometime next year just upload it at random, just have something in the cut, um, in the archives. I could just put out random, maybe 6 months from now, something like that. So, okay, let's just put this out after I done, or at least getting to know the machine, son. Then I can just put it out. Just put the video out for you guys. So I'll do a re-unboxing type video. Already unboxed it and things like that. So that's possibly something I can do in a week or two. Just make a video, and once again, a few months, just upload it at random. Trying to think of everything I covered, everything I wanted to say. This, I don't know if this is gonna be the last video of the year, but this is December 25th. And we got, what's that, 6 more days. Before the end of the year. I might do a quick New Year's Eve type video or something like that. If I might just do one anyways, but probably be a shorter video. If I don't have anything I really want to talk to you about for you guys today, I have pretty much information, show you some things that you might be interested in. those hip hop CDs, got the hip hop movie, you know, what else we talked about? Of course, my project, Cinematic, the sequel. That's the latest one. That's the one I put out a few months ago. Last album of the year. Go listen to it, download it, stream it, share it, things like that. You know, if you like some of the stuff, and even if you don't want to buy it, you know, donate, to the channel or me, PayPal or the Cash App, stuff like that. So that always help. Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, share, go to any of my platforms, stuff like that, and share, let people know, that if you like my stuff, that's what it is. Oh, also people that want to collaborate, hit me up, or maybe you want me to interview you, or just want to come on my show and just talk about your music. Not even an interview. You might want to, just want another platform to talk about your latest project, or if you want to have me on your show, as far as interview, I'm always down with that. Just like my homie Schemo Dollars at WPN Radio, Wolf Creek Radio, Wolf Den, shout out to him. He interviewed me, this year, first kind of like interview, but I won't mind maybe interviewing people or just having people on my platform. So you guys can hit me up by emailing me and we could talk about it. I never had nobody other on this show. I probably maybe have to find out how people do that, or, as far as the split screens and stuff like that. But definitely down to have people on the show and just talking about just, music production and the latest projects. Mostly the latest projects is fine, good with me, instead of just going down to interview things like that. So definitely want people to collaborate with me, and also want to collaborate with them and stuff like that. Speaking of collaboration, that's all I'm pretty much gonna do. I really can, or not financially able to collaborate and pay people and stuff like that. So if you're looking to work with me and things like that, just send me some shout outs and things like that. But I can't afford, or, you know, give out all my beats and stuff like that for, I don't know what this is right here on my sweater. Um, to pay people, even though you might have me a decent price, but that's not in my budget right now to buy verses and things like that. That's just not, you know, that's not it financially for me. But shout out to all the few people, that contacted me about maybe, seeing if I need a feature or anything like that. So I'm not right now, but if you want to send me some verses for free, that's cool. Hit me up on the email, djgreenhornet@yahoo.com. And, I possibly put that on a future project. Already got like pretty much in mind what I want to do for my next project. Just got to start working on it and execution it. But yeah, I'm not, definitely would like to have some features and stuff on my projects. But as far as, I can't, I'm not in the financial um, able to do that right now. Keep it real. I don't, work hard for my money and stuff like that. I don't have the, just the money just to give out like that. Then, I don't have no return on it. So that's what I'm trying to say. So I can invest in uh, versus things like that. So working on my project and, get my gear and learn my stuff, and, I always like to share, some things that you guys might like on the channel like I did tonight. So a shout out to, artists that get at me in the DMs, asking about work and stuff like that. Got a few more things, a couple more things I was able to do slash like 2 weeks or so. Maybe I'll talk about that, next year sometime. So that was a goal for me. I was able to do this week. These last 2 weeks got that knocked out. Take a couple weeks or a few weeks to, get everything clear. I should be straight. Once again, talk about that in the future. Um, Also, I like to do maybe some videos for different locations that'll be in a future too. I just got to go out, just do it. I know about 3, 4 different maybe spots. I probably like to visit next year and do some videos, and I can upload that to this platform for you guys. Get enough footage and things like that, and be able to edit them. So let's do that for 2023. And yeah, that's it. Just when you guys just check in on me, and keep up to date. So once again, follow me on all platforms. Check me out live right here. Join the chat. Share, like, subscribe, support. That's it. Yeah. Well, get at me. Come on and stuff. So I'm gonna get off this live. But thanks for checking us out. My page, my video. That's it. This is your man, DJ Green Hornet, with the Digital Dust No Bad Energy Show. Do I have to? Trying to think before I log off. Oh yeah, no, I forgot to mention too. Rest in peace to my man, DJ Twitch out there. It was a DJ for Ellen. She had 2 DJs, but the second DJ he passed away about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Wasn't able to do a video on that. I think the last video I made, he passed like a day or 2 afterwards. So rest in peace to DJ Twitch. 40 years old, only had 2 or 3 kids, a wife and stuff. Not sure, about what happened with that story. I almost feel like he said he said he killed himself or something like that. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I wanted to rest in peace to that man. It seemed like he was a decent dude, energetic, talented, things like that. So my condolences to his family and things like that. So yeah, I had to, say that before I end this live. Definitely give DJ Twitch a shout out. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's it. It's your man DJ Green Hornet, Digital Dust No Bad Energy Show. Like, subscribe, share, support, comment. Peace.